Hey guys, it's Kevin. So I've been using the Pixel 8 Pro for about 3 weeks now, and Google did it. They finally made a flagship phone. From the build quality, display, cameras, and software, it's now my favorite Android phone of 2023. In this video, I'll share my overall experience of using this as my daily driver. So let's get into it. Okay, at first glance, the Pixel 8 Pro looks like any regular Pixel. We have the signature camera visor on the back, clicky buttons on the side, and a speaker mic USB-C combo along the bottom. If you look closely, the back is actually a matte finish. Thank you, Google. Has a softer feel to it compared to the Apple and Samsung flagships, but I don't mind it. It does resist fingerprints and smudges more than I expected, but you can still see them, especially on this obsidian color. If you go with a lighter color like Bay, they're not as visible. I do wish the color was a little more black like on the Galaxy S23 Ultra. Just like on other Android flagships, the phone is made from premium materials like Gorilla Glass Victus 2 and aluminum, but for some reason, the camera visor scratches easily. I do like how it acts as a resting spot for my finger though. It also attracts a lot of dust, since there's a 90-degree angle. Maybe Google can curve the edges, so it meets seamless with the back. And I want to quickly mention how great the haptics feel. I don't know how to describe it, but it's the perfect amount of intensity and speed. If you're interested in the Pixel 8 Pro, I'll leave a link to it in the description box below. Alright, to make this phone feel even more like a flagship, Google updated the display. It's a 6.7-inch LTPO OLED, 1344 by 1992 resolution, and up to 2400 nits peak brightness. This was the brightest display on any smartphone, but the Xiaomi 14 Pro now takes the crown with 3000 nits. This display is so good that Google actually had to give it a name, the Super Actual Display. Last year's Pixel 7 Pro had even bezels with the exception of the chin, but this year, the bezels are even on all borders. I do think the bottom bezel is slightly thicker though. Scrolling through social media and watching videos on this is really nice. The colors are accurate and not too saturated compared to Galaxy phones. And when using this phone outdoors, I can easily see all the content on the screen. The one thing that Google didn't upgrade is the fingerprint reader. It's still an optical one, but pretty accurate compared to the previous Pixels. When I compare this to an ultrasonic fingerprint reader, I can really notice the speed difference, but it's okay with me because Face Unlock was improved this year. Thanks to the Tensor G3 chip, the front-facing camera is more secure, so it can be used with payment and banking apps. I was really surprised that Google updated the display to be on the same level as the other flagships. So cameras on Pixel phones have always been in the top 3. It never had the highest numbers or specs, but they still managed to produce results that's on par or even better than flagships. There's a 50 megapixel wide, 48 megapixel ultra wide, and a 48 megapixel telephoto. Photos look good, and they have that signature pixel contrasty look, and it's not too intense like on Samsung phones. Camera hardware is great, but most of the magic comes from software. If you want to get rid of something in your photo, just use Magic Eraser. Or if the photo you took is blurry, just use Unblur. Or if you're taking multiple group photos and there's always one person who's ruining the shot, just use Best Take. But Magic Editor is a whole new level. You can move objects around, resize them, or even change the sky if you wanted to. I'm going to use this photo and you can see the bones on my plate. I'll select them and move it to the grill. It's not perfect, but it does a pretty good job. Magic Editor is cloud-based, so it does require internet connection. This is great if people want a quick edit, or if you just want to play around with these crazy features. I noticed videos are a step up from last year, and I actually shot my Nothing OS 2.0 video on the Pixel 8 Pro, but there were some times where it did overexpose certain parts. Google added a new audio eraser feature this year. You can increase or decrease the volume of different types like speech, noise, or wind. I still think iPhones take the best videos, but the Pixel 8 Pro isn't too far behind. I really like stock Android, and there are some new features in Android 14 that enhance the user experience. On the lock screen, we have all these different clock styles, and some new mineral wallpapers, which look pretty nice. And of course, with Material U, the color will adapt to your wallpaper. You can also create custom wallpapers with AI Wallpaper or Emoji Workshop. AI Wallpaper is straightforward. You just pick a theme, and AI will create a wallpaper for you. For example, I'll choose Mineral and select one of the options. I'll pick Aquamarine and Earthy. Wait for it to generate, and boom. Emoji Workshop creates a wallpaper full of emojis. You can choose up to 14 emojis, different patterns, and colors. Or if you can't decide, you can randomize everything. Android 14 brought camera flash for notifications and alarms. So when you receive a notification, while your phone is face down, the camera light will flash 2 times. You can now drag and drop text between apps, but it doesn't work in every app. I can copy text from messages and paste it in Keep Notes, but I can't paste it in Threads. Predictive back animations is pretty cool, because it gives you a preview of the previous page. But just like drag and drop, it doesn't work for every app. Here, I'm deep in the settings app, so when I swipe in and hold it there, I'll see a preview. And how nice is that back arrow animation? Also, Google is offering 7 years of software updates, but let's see if they keep their word. The Tensor G3 chip has been great. I haven't had any noticeable issues during my everyday use. It did stutter from time to time, but I was playing Honkai Star Rail with the highest settings. I am worried about performance down the road since Pixel phones are known to degrade faster than other phones, but only time will tell. The Pixel 8 Pro can keep up with me from basic social media and YouTube videos to camera stuff and gaming. Battery life has been great as well. It can last me almost 2 days with about 3 to 4 hours of screen on time per day. It's no battery champ like the S23 Ultra, but it's good enough for me. With a 5050 mAh battery, the phone can fast charge up to 30 watts, so 50% in 30 minutes. There's also wireless charging and reverse wireless charging. And that's it for my Pixel 8 Pro review. What do you think about the Pixel 8 Pro? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching, and if you haven't already, please like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you'll be notified when I post new videos. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye!